love bugs? I am so excited for this video today because I don't usually do this where I do like a live reaction. I usually, when Palia announces something super incredible or something amazing, I usually go ingest all the information, then bring it to you guys. But I thought it would be fun to watch this Palia Path of Fall 2025 live with you guys, give my honest reaction, honest take. Now, I might know some of the things that are going to be happening in this video, just full disclosure, but I have not seen this video that they made for us. I have not read the roadmap yet, and I am so excited to react to it and talk about it with all of you. So without any further ado, let's get going. If you don't know, if you're literally getting to this video before you've even seen the roadmap, this is September 5th, 2025. This is literally the second that it posted. I have been sitting here waiting. It is the Palia Path Fall 2025 developer roadmap, and we are going to get started on it right now.
Hey everyone, I'm Maxwell, the Director of Production here at Singularity 6, working on Palia.
Hi Maxwell!
I want to welcome you all to our Fall 2025 version of Palia Path. Today we're going to be looking at some features coming in our upcoming patch 195 of Barns and Briars, the first in our Fall Fantasy series of patches. We're also going to be taking a look at upcoming features and content coming later down the road, so let's dive in.
I'm so excited.
One of the most requested features for Palia of all time is animal husbandry.
Yes, it is!
Today we're really happy to reveal what we're calling the ranching skill.
Yes!
When the patch goes live, Delilah's going to come by your plot
skill!
and introduce you to your very own ranch. At your ranch, you can rear and raise up to 30 animals. In fact, as your little one grows, it has a chance to develop new traits that provide unique visual and gameplay benefits, which can be passed down to their offspring.
Breeding!
Last time we talked about this feature,
Breeding!
we mentioned that ranching would be good solo, better together, like all of our other skills. However, in patch 195, we are restricting it to only solo play.
You know, I'm okay with that.
To build up your pen before we open multiplayer up sometime further
Let us figure it out on our own first.
One of the things you're going to be able to do is purchase the ability to bring one of your animals out as your follow pet into the world and show it off to other players. We also have a ton of ideas for new traits to be added over time. And as we said before, we plan to continue to add more animals into this system, including in upcoming patches during the Fall Fantasy season.
Oh, so that soon we're going to get more creatures?
Homelines, a new series of homes starting with the Tamala-inspired Alchemist Cottage.
Y'all!
Homelines aren't just static structures like the Grand Harvest House.
It's happening so fast. I have to break to talk about it. Like, we are eating in this update, this upcoming update, this fall, just in general for Palia, because I think we're ramping up to 1.0. We are just eating so well. Like, these updates aren't just things that we have like dreamt of since the game came out. They are like better than what we even imagined they were going to give us. Like, I am so excited. The stats and stuff for anybody who loves like Pokemon and doing like shiny hunting and breeding and stuff, the stats and all of the stuff and the breeding for your pets. And then it's not even like, oh, well, they just live on this ranch. You can then make them follow you places. So you can show off your super cool, rare colored, epic pet, like that you bred and made on your farm in game while you're out and about with your friends. We could literally host like Pecky meetups where everyone brings their favorite Pecky and we just like go together and be like, hi, look at my Pecky. Oh, look at your Pecky. Like, I am gagged. Like, things that I thought that we were going to be begging them for once they released animal husbandry, they are giving it to us at launch. We are getting a skill. We are getting breeding. We're getting 30 animals to start. We're getting 4 different kinds of animals already. Y'all. I am overwhelmed and whelmed and excited. And then housing stuff. What Palian who loves to decorate has not begged for Tamala's greenhouse and stuff like Tamala's house? They literally heard that beg and said, bet, we're going to make you a whole style of buildings completely around that. Let that all sink in, but let's continue with the video. We've got many more minutes to watch.
This is an evolution of the housing system that emphasizes more customization and flexibility. At launch, you can expect to play with a variety of add-ons like chimneys, dormers, and even some eaves or ivy.
Yes!
You can even create multiple stories by just placing a building on top of another.
Multiple stories! multiple stories by just stacking them on top of each other. I'm sorry, I'm being really loud. I'm being really, really, really loud, but I can't help it. I'm so excited. I also like just oh my gosh, look at all the options, like controlling how your top is going to look, being able to add multiple stories. Oh, I am going to be deleting every plot that I have ever built. Like, I have to do them all new. The ivy, y'all. The ivy. Anyway.
We're also relaxing some of the rules.
Stairs. No big deal. Could have been an announcement all on its own. That's the thing about this update that I think is like making me like sick with excitement is so many of the things that we're getting in this update could have been their own update and we would have been excited about it. Second stories and stairs, that could have been an update. All of us who decorate would have been like, yup, done. But it's coming also with all this other stuff. Like, they are trying to build and make this game the full representation of what they want it to be, I think, before their 1.0 release, which has got to be coming. Like, we feel it, we taste it, it's right there. Anyway.
That were present from the Harvest House, allowing you to create some things that don't always look so
story.
Great. We have some confidence you're going to make it look amazing anyways.
Just look at her.
Now, this isn't the final version of Homelines. We expect to iterate on Homelines acquisition, progression, and even how you engage with the system over time. So we're very excited for players to play with this in patch 195 and tell us what they like or don't like about the system.
Okay, good.
Now, some of you may have noticed the Galder statue looks a little bit different now. And that's because we wanted to expand your friendship options with the Gardener Friendship questline. And for the first time ever, you're going to be able to invite the gardener to live on your own housing plot.
Okay.
And that's not all the questing we've got in Barns and Briars. We're going to be launching a new bulletin board quest and bundles themed around the cozy and rustic countryside.
Okay,
the new ranching skill.
Okay. So this is an important thing to mention. So everyone has been asking, like, when is the bulletin board going to change? And I think the reason they haven't given us a date was because they were probably finishing up all of the bugs and stuff for this next update, and they didn't want to tell us one and then have to take it away. So this update is probably going to be the end of the current bulletin board and then the start of this new one. So whenever they give us the date on here, that is your countdown to finish your flower stuff before it's going to be gone. So just to point that out. But I'm like, okay, jams, honey, milk, eggs. I'm already thinking like, okay, what do I need to stock up on? What do I need to stock up on? But also it's livestock. So I'm wondering if we're supposed to grab them from our actual livestock or if we can just buy them. And then start apple jams. All right. Hey, look, this is really a sneak peek into some of what we're going to need for the next one. So start stocking up, you guys.
Completing the bundles will unlock the farmhouse decor set. But
I'm sorry, are those preserve jars? I'm sorry. Is that like a milk jug? The apple baskets that I've been asking for that have been around Killabah this whole time. Oh my God.
Metals in the future. We felt like this would be a faster way for you to acquire it than if we had just simply put it in the skill shop to begin with. In addition to the bundle, you'll be able to complete daily bite-sized quests, which can be found under the new dailies tab in the feature guide.
Okay. So for those of us who do play all the time and play daily and stuff like that. Oh, and they look like they're kind of simple. Okay, so a briar patch, the roots of the briar daisy are killing out less hardy. Oh, killing out less hardy. I was going to say killing our, but no. Please, I'm so excited, y'all. I can't even read. Please harvest to promote a biodiverse village. So just one briar daisy and it gives you 3 of the reward and then a flotato. So that doesn't seem like too crazy to have to accomplish if you are someone who only gets to play maybe for like an hour a day, or if you just log in to like get your daily Zeki coins. It doesn't seem like it's too crazy. So that's nice.
The more daily quests you complete, the more Tailor tickets you'll earn.
Tailor tickets
are a new form of currency, which will allow you to unlock certain cosmetic options. To start, you can spend your tickets on new hair and makeup colors.
Oh.
Now we're starting with thousands of colors at launch.
Whoa.
But you can expect
y'all, that's just the purples. Okay, I have to say really quick to y'all, because I like to talk to you about like dev stuff and how games are built and stuff like that. adding colors and color shades and stuff into a game that a game has to know and know how to render and know how to tell our computer to look at is actually like kind of a big coding deal. Like it's actually a big deal. This is a really good indication that the team has done some really good optimization stuff for the game, because they wouldn't be able to add all these different nuanced shades if they hadn't done that. So that is like, you might be like, oh, do I need 17 shades of purple? I need 17 shades of purple. I don't know about you. I need 17 shades of purple. But it is also a really good indication of the optimization that Palia is starting to see, because they wouldn't be able to add this unless they had optimized that system. So that's pretty wicked.
Other options to dramatically expand, including branded palettes tied to Palia's world. We'll talk more about Tailor tickets in just a moment.
Okay. So specifically in the next patch, we are getting all of that. That was not like, hey, this is coming in the next few months. We are getting the ranching skill. We are getting the Alchemist Cottage. We are getting the Gardener Friendship Quest. We are starting Tailor tickets, and we are going to get our new bulletin board quests. Y'all, we are eating. This is a game by itself. I'm sorry, but the ranching skill, I think, is, even, in my opinion, for people who like ranching and who have wanted it, this is going to be as big for us as Elderwood was. As far as like getting your pet, raising your pet, taking care of your pet, wanting to breed them, wanting to find new traits, finding the ones that you like, all the stuff that's going to come with this. It is like a mini game within Palia. And then while we're waiting on our pets to grow and do what they need to do, we're going to have the Alchemist Cottage to mess with. If you're not so into decorating, that's fine. You have new friendship stuff to do with the gardener, and you have daily stuff to do and bulletin board stuff to do to earn more stuff and go through more storyline pieces. Literally, they have fed all players who like all different kinds of things. All we need now is like new plushies to hunt, and like really everybody's taken care of. Like, this is insanity.
Now let's take a look at some features coming soon to Palia. As we enter the later half of the year, we're bringing back some fan favorite celebrations and seasonal content.
Okay, those of you who have been asking me about where we've been getting the pumpkin stuff or where the leaves are and things like that, this is specifically like the seasonal stuff. I'm also glad that they're going to be bringing back some of the seasonal pets and stuff. Last year, they released their only limited time like purchasable pet, and it was like a seasonal owl that only comes around and in like Halloween time. And I was kind of wishy-washy about my feelings about that. I think one of the great things about the Palia store is the fact that there is no limit on when you can buy the items. You don't have to have like that FOMO of like other games have, where there's like a timer on when you can purchase that item, and then the item's going to be gone for maybe forever. But I'll give them a little bit of grace, because it does seem like maybe their plan was always to re-release it like each season, just kind of like doing the seasonal stuff for the for the different markets and stuff, which allow you to get different stuff at different seasons. So I'm hoping that's the case. And so I'm saying it out loud here. You're showing the cat, but like, I hope that y'all for like Halloween time put that owl purchasable back in the store for people who want to buy it. Please. Thank you.
But of course, we want to make sure returning players have something new and engaging to discover. One of the ways we see this happening is through themed bulletin board quests that tie into these festive events. And of course, new content you can acquire during them.
Okay, cool. Good.
You've asked us for more ways to engage and interact with your friends and other players out in the world. You'll soon be able to create your very own unique player profiles to show off your personality and accomplishments. On your own profile, you'll be able to share things.
What? Okay, my camera is blocking it, but I'm sure that y'all will watch this. Behind my camera, it's showing accomplishments and how many you've done, your level for your skills, and your pins. Not to mention your plot value, which you can see. It also shows your romance pins.
Like your plot value, skill levels,
there we go.
And even romance pins if you're feeling flirty. Now, whether you're a cozy fashionista, skill level completionist, or just here for the vibes, Player Profiles is intended to serve as a new avenue for self-expression and connection. Back to Tailor tickets.
That is so cool.
For a long time, you've been asking us for more ways to show off while you're out and about. Though we're just starting with hair and makeup colors and palettes, as we move forward, we have plans to add many new earnable items, such as new hairstyles, additional makeup patterns, and eventually some earnable outfit pieces that are...
Oh, that's so great. Y'all, They didn't look, they don't have to do this, in my opinion. The fact that they're going to give free ways for y'all, for all of us to get like new costume stuff. The only way they make money right now, right, is through the sale of outfits, pets, and landscapes. That's the only way the game makes money. It is free to play. Otherwise, they do not charge for any of these updates. They have no plans to start charging for updates. There was no cost for going into Elderwood. And they intend to not do that. That is a wonderful thing, to keep a free to play game, not just free to play at its base, but free to pay for all of its expansions. Like that's wild. And truly the only things that we've ever had to pay for are cosmetics. Players have been begging forever for like some sort of thing where they could make clothes. And I'm going to say right now that as soon as people make that suggestion, I always shoot them down. I'm not going to lie. I go, hey guys, it's the only way they make money. Until there's other ways for them to make money, they absolutely cannot give you all the premium clothes for free, or a way for you to earn them for free. That's just not gonna happen. They already gave us the Zeki Club, which honestly is a really, really, really good value. If you spend money ever in this game and you don't have the Zeki Club going, unless you're just someone who can only play once a week or something like that, it is not worth. It's so worth it to get it. Like you absolutely should be using the Zeki Club. But anyway, this is very, very cool of them, because this would still have been a really cool thing if they just made it like hairstyles, let's say some glasses, some hats, maybe some stuff like that. But the fact that they're saying that they want to actually give us some earnable outfits that we can earn just from playing the game, that is really, really cool. That is really, really cool.
Unique to this system. The palettes you can unlock, you'll be able to use to freely dye your outfits, both free and premium.
What?
You got a ton of feedback from all of you that you like an outfit, but maybe not the available colors. Or maybe you're trying to mix and match two different outfits, but it doesn't quite work because you don't have the color you want.
That is amazing. That's amazing. That's gonna take so many outfits and make them look so cool. So many outfits that look so good, but like the greens are just like not the same green. And it's going to work with premium outfits and regular. I cannot. That is too good.
So we're super excited to see all the new fits you can dream up once this goes live in a future patch.
In a future patch, yes. Understood.
You might have noticed a theme around several of the topics we discussed today. We view Palia as a place that celebrates creativity and expression, where you're able to show off your greatest dream home, your unique animal, to finding your very own look. You're starting to see the first few steps of this plan with Tailor tickets, palettes, and profiles. But there's a lot of pieces to this puzzle and a lot of parts of the game that we think need to improve to make this experience a reality. One of those, for example, is Palia's photography system. We know many of you have given feedback about it, that it could use a number of improvements. And please continue to send us those thoughts, as it's a system we're heavily looking at right now of how we improve
great.
it. We also want to assure you that we're continuing to work and experiment on features mentioned during our last Palia path, such as the build together shared housing, and of course, our next adventure zone. Now on that front, we have a direction we're very excited about, and the team is already exploring the early stages of prototyping, blocking out the map, and figuring out all the content you're going to be able to discover throughout the zone.
Okay, so based on this, a lot of us have had theories that the next area was going to be like the plains, like the like farmland and stuff like that, the places that the Dayas talk about going to like show off the Ormus and stuff like that. I think that's kind of looks like what this framework is. Not that we can tell a lot from just this very basic framework, but to me, this does look like a big open, hilly, ranchy kind of area, and it would make sense to give us something that would expand on animal husbandry or farm or the ranching skill, now that we're not calling it animal husbandry anymore, which I mean, thank God. The amount of people I've had to explain what animal husbandry means to in the last couple months, the ranching skill, this would be, it would make sense to expand the ranching skill even more, maybe be able to like take our pets or something to a festival. I mean, that would really be like the next stage, I would think. So it would make sense to give us a land that also has like that kind of stuff, or maybe even has additional pets and things that we could get. That would be pretty cool.
But as we said before, it's going to be a little bit before we share details. So once again, thank you all for your continued.
So officially right now, so in our next patch, the next update, Ranching Skill, Alchemist Cottage, the Gardener Friendship Quest, Tailor tickets, the new bulletin board quests coming soon. So meaning that it's like in the patches for the fall time, which I think that their fall, you got to remember, y'all, that the team is based in California and their winter doesn't really start until like December. So fall for them is like probably September through November at the very least, is probably what they're thinking. But that's looking like refreshed seasonal celebrations, Palian profiles, the enhanced player expression, more ranching animals, and more community events coming soon. And then down the road, so beyond that fall timeframe into probably 2026, shared housing plots, a new adventure zone, and updated photo mode are like the main things that they're working on right now. So for that future plan. So, I mean, man, we begged them for so long to give us good roadmaps. And these roadmaps that they have been giving us have been so good. I have been so pleased.
Continued support of Palia. We hope you enjoyed the look at upcoming features. And until next time, take care.
Y'all, less than a week. I also want to point out that that's a Wednesday, and I do not typically stream on Wednesdays. Do you think I'm streaming on next Wednesday? Yes, I am. All day. I'll see you then. I have so many feelings right now. I don't even know how to properly express them all, and I have to get going because I'm filming this so fast. I'm gonna get it recorded and get it up, and then I've got to go stream. So I am so incredibly excited about everything that we just got from this dev roadmap. I think it looks absolutely incredible. I think that the ranching skill is going to be beyond anything that we have even thought that we were going to get. Like, truthfully, that any of us really thought that we were going to get. But we have to go over the roadmap notes really quick as well. I have not read these yet, and I want to see if they give us any more detail. So let's go ahead and jump right into that. This is on Palia.com, and I think it's largely going to go over what we already saw. Welcome back, Palians, to the second edition of the Palia Path Roadmap. This is our seasonal snapshot of what's next. This time around, we got another update from our director of production, from Maxwell. Healthy helping of fresh features, barnyard beginnings, and a peek of what's just over the horizon. So here we go. Let's look at these actual patches right now. It covers a lot of ground. We're going to rake it up for you here. So the Fall Fantasy of Barns and Briars, patch 1.95. So in reality, we would think that with patch 1.95 that maybe we have 5 more updates until we see 1.0, which to me I think makes sense. I think that they've been waiting to make animal husbandry be a specific thing that they intended to put into 1.0 and to be what's considered a base part of Palia as a whole game, especially since they're including it so early along in your journey if you were a new player. So if you're a new player who starts playing on September 10th when this update comes out, you're going to have a natural moment in your story where the ranching skill is going to be given to you as part of your just regular gameplay. And I think that if we experience the game that way, which is what they're thinking about going to 1.0, right? That the ranching skill would really make sense. So this one is offering a whole bunch of new stuff. So obviously we're getting the ranching skill, like I said, the home lines with the Alchemist Cottage, the Gardener Friendship, the County Fair Bulletin Board quests, new daily quests, Tailor tickets, hair and makeup color. So just the first set of the Tailor stuff. We're not going to be getting all the other stuff that Maxwell talked about yet. It's just for the hair and the makeup colors, unlocking like tons of different colors right now. And new farmhouse decor, which we're going to unlock with the bulletin board. On the horizon, we'll get the player expression, the profiles, and we're going to be getting the Spirit Fest, Winter Lights, and Luna New Year 2026. So specifically mentioning the 3 different events that we are going to be seeing over the next couple of months, which will probably happen at the Magi Market like they typically do. And then looking ahead, as the summer winds down and golden season of autumn rolls in, we're so far from cooling off. The team is hard at work on new features and systems that will roll out over the next several updates, each one shaped by community feedback. We also want to assure you we're continuing to develop and experiment with features we mentioned in our latest Palia Path, including build together, shared housing, additional accessibility improvements, and of course the early stages of our next adventure zone. So just like was said in the video, and the team really appreciates seeing how you engage with the gameplay and design, and your feedback plays a key role in helping us improve the Palia player experience over time. I really can't say enough. People come to, I think, to creators a lot, to Palia partners a lot, and give us their advice and give us like what they want to see. And I mean, I'm constantly, anytime I make a video or anything, people are putting their suggestions of stuff that they want. And that's great. Please, because if I hear the same suggestion from 30 people, I might make that a suggestion of my own as well, especially if I hear something that I really like. But the best feedback you can give is in the official Palia Discord and directly to the team on palia.com. There is a support section that you can see right here, and you can click there. And there's even a spot to just send them feedback, to be like, hey, like, it's not just for like a bug report. It could be like, hey, this is really cool, but it would be better if we could also connect it over here. Or wouldn't it be neat if we could also stack this on top of this? And once they have enough, if enough players come forward and say, hey, we would really love to see this feature, then they're more likely to work on it than if just 1 or 2 people do. Because at the end of the day, they only have so much time to spend on each individual thing. And something that we might think of as something small might actually be a big developmental thing that actually goes through multiple developers and has to get implemented over several months, or is very complicated. And sometimes we don't get something that we really want, not because the team couldn't give it to us. It's just that either more people have submitted tickets really wanting this other thing, so they're focusing on that, or it's just a time and money thing. Like, that's just what it all comes down to. They have a budget of this much. They listen to our ideas. They look at the budget and they give us as many of the ideas as they can within that budget. And that's literally how the game is made. So if you have really cool ideas and cool suggestions, it's great to tell us. It is. And I'm happy to share them. I love to hear them. I hear great ideas that I'm like, that's way better than the idea that I had. But the best way to do it is to give it directly to the team so that they can go through and go, hey, 700 people are asking us for a diamond encrusted Pecky. How do we make a Pecky look diamond encrusted? And if the design team says, we can't really because of this and this and this and this, then they go, well, all right. Or the design team goes, well, we could, but we would have to implement this and this. Then they go, okay, well, 100,000 players want a diamond Pecky. So, and the only way that they know that is because you guys submitted saying that you want that thing. Whether you're snuggling up with your Ormu or busting out the decor for Spirit Fest, we're excited to continue bringing the world of Palia to life. I'm also hoping we get more with Spirit Fest this year than we have in the past, but we'll see. Every year I hope for something a little bit more. We'll see what happens. We hope this second edition of Palia Path paints a clearer picture of what's coming and seasonal surprises we're preparing for the brisk months ahead. There's plenty of discovery waiting just over the horizon. Cozy season may be arriving, but things in Palia are just starting to heat up. Isn't that so true? Personally, I had been guessing that animal husbandry was probably something that was going to come in the fall, but I was thinking like November, October, something pushed towards the end. I did not think that they were going to launch it this fast. This is honestly crazy, especially so close to Elderwood and all of the updates that we've seen even since Elderwood and additional big storyline changes that we saw since Elderwood. The team is working their booties off and I am so excited. So please comment below your favorite thing that you are most excited for. Is it the cottages? Is it the ranching skill? Is it breeding with the ranching skill? Is it having one of your pets just follow you, one of your Ormus or your Peckies just follow you around? What are you so excited for and can't wait for? I love you all so very, very much, and I will see you soon.